popping in on this Friday evening to check in with you guys and see how everything is going, how your Friday went. Hello, Facebook and Instagram. I hope I hope you had a good day and that you're having a nice, relaxing evening, or if you want to have one that's lit and whatever, I hope you're having that too. And you catch this on the replay. So I know it's late, but I wanted to pop on and touch bases with you guys. I'm just I've been thinking, what am I going to talk about with the people on Facebook tonight? And had so many thoughts and so many ideas that came to my head. But the one that really just has stuck with me, actually, it's from an earlier conversation that I had this week, was about, when you're trying to figure out what you want. And, for us in America, and in some places it's even worse, but, we're expected by the age of 18 and especially by 21 to have it all figured out. So I want to talk about that tonight. And before I get started, though, I want to introduce myself. I'm Vashana Weatherspoon, career strategist and excellence accelerator, helping women who feel frustrated in their careers to emerge from stuck and surge to their next level of success. I'm also the host of the Know Your Worth Career podcast, which is centered around issues that matter to women in the workplace as it pertains to money, as it pertains to opportunities, as it pertains to happiness and fulfillment. And I bring on special guests, experts, to talk about different ways that women can handle some of these situations that come their way successfully so that they get what they want in their careers. I was actually reading an article before I popped on this live, and it was talking about how women who have MBAs, particularly black women with MBAs, earn significantly less than white men with MBAs. Now, on average, people who earn an MBA get a boost, like it's a 63% boost in salary or something of that nature. But those numbers don't, even still, black women may not get that amount. And if they do, it's still 63%. And it is less than what their male counterparts get. So, this is real. The pay gap is real. The differences in gender in the workplace is real. And it's not going anywhere unless we make a concerted effort to do something about it, to say something about it, to talk about it. The article was also talking about how a lot of women, if the job was close to their child care, then they wouldn't fuss about the pay so much because there was a trade-off with that. And so, there's a whole lot of different reasons why we do or why we don't do or respond to different situations. But in the end, it still impacts us as women as a whole. And whatever impacts women, it affects minority women even deeper than it does any other race. So I got off on a tangent with that, but I just wanted to share that with you because it just helps to reiterate the reason why I keep coming on every night talking about these issues, which, for some people it might be things that they already know, and for others it might be something that you're really struggling with right now and you need some help with. And that's what I am here for, to talk about some of these things, help to give you some tips and solutions so that you know how to maneuver your way around them. Now, what I really wanted to talk about is, do you know what you want? I was reading some comments recently, and someone was talking about how they had done all of this training, and when they get into something, and I guess there's some excitement around it at first, and then they become bored with it, and so they continually are training over and over and over again, and was wondering if that was all in vain and they were just wasting a lot of time. And so I go back to my opening statement when I was talking about how we expect teenagers, 18, that's a teenager, I'm sorry, teenagers to understand, to know what it is that they want in their career for the rest of their lives at such a young age when they've had very minimal experience and exposure to things in the real world. And I just have an issue with that. I really do have an issue with that. I'm all for education and teaching the children so that they preparing them so that they can be ready to, get out in the workforce and do the things that they need to do. But I am in my 40s now, but when I was in my 30s and even in my 20s, as I got older, my interests changed. And I think that's a good thing. I think that we should not be, passionate and on fire about things necessarily in our 40s that we were all excited about in our 20s, because I hope over that 20-year span, you have experienced things, you have gained more life experience, you have gained work experience, you gain experience with relationships, and your mind expands, you're introduced to different kinds of information, and that you just broaden your whole worldview and perspective, and that your interest changes, or that they change as you move along and experience some of these things. So I say nothing is lost. As a pastor used to say at a church that I attended, nothing is lost in spirit. I think nothing is lost. No experience that you have had is a waste, because you can take something away from each and every experience, each and every opportunity that you have had. And that it's a good thing to have interest and curiosities in different things, and that you have the courage to go and pursue them to see if you like them, because there's no way to know what you like and whether or not you like something unless you actually go and try it. People can talk about it to you, they can describe it to you, they can paint you a picture of it, but until you have that experience for yourself, you don't really know. You don't really know. You just, you may be able to try to relate it to something similar that you've experienced, but you don't have that firsthand opportunity. That firsthand experience to be able to say, all the little minute things that go into it. So, I just say, just understand that figuring out what your career trajectory should look like, what your purpose should look like, what it is that you are supposed to be doing forever and ever and ever. It takes time to uncover what that really is and what that looks like. For some people, their parents told them they should go and be a doctor. They go and spend all these years studying, and they're a doctor until they retire. Not necessarily always happy with it, but it's something they've invested so much time and effort and energy into, that's just what they do, and never really think about it. But it's okay if you don't have that kind of clarity. If you decide that I did it for 5 years, I'm done with it, on to the next thing. That's fine too, as long as you're able to support yourself, you're making money, you're gaining the fulfillment that you need from your work, you can take care of your family and all of those kinds of things. Who cares? Who cares? At the end of the day, this is your life that you're living. You need to live it so that you are happy and satisfied with the fruits of it, with what you produce from it. And, it's still building that experience, which makes life all the more exciting and fun and enriching. Okay? So I really, really did not have tips that I was going to share with you today. I am just sharing with you from the heart again. Just something that, because I know that somebody out there needs to hear this. Somebody needs to know this. Somebody needs to be encouraged by this. And, not to put themselves down or to think, oh, I should be here or I should be there. You should be wherever you are. And if you need some help, then by all means, reach out and ask for the help that you need. But, don't beat yourself up because you're not here and Jane or Susie is over there, because everybody's on their own individual path to whatever it is that they have envisioned for themselves and for their lives and for their careers. And that's absolutely okay. It's absolutely okay. All right. So that's all I have for tonight. And what I want to do is, of course, I didn't invite you to like and share this video. So please do. If you feel like you've gotten some value out of this, or somebody could benefit from it, tag a friend, tag a coworker, tag someone that you care about, and just share the information. The other thing that I want to invite you to is my new community that I'm building. It's a community that is designed to be a supportive network for professional career women, experienced career women, as a matter of fact, who are feeling frustrated and stuck in their careers, who need some guidance and some support and some resources to help them to figure out how to gain more fulfillment and satisfaction in their 9-to-5 jobs, how to get the pay that they want from their careers, how to have the opportunities for promotion and advancement that they desire in their careers. It's really just centered around helping women in the workplace to have the outcomes that they desire from the work that they do. So the group is called Straight Talk, Women, Careers, and Money. And you can reach this group by typing in this nice little bit.ly/Straight Talk with Vashana, which is my first name. And you'll be able to request to join the group. We'll look at be sure to answer the question. There's only one, and it's a very important question, so I ask it for a reason. But anyway, be sure to answer the question, and we'll get you into the group and mingling with the network of women that we are building. We are quickly growing, and just look forward to having you there if this is something that would be a benefit to you. So enjoy the rest of your evening. I will talk to you guys next time. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.